This is not politics. This is real, and he should wake up and face the truth, you know? Also, I want the police to check on the issue of when he gave me substance to drink, and that almost cost me my life.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be discussing, because I want you guys to share your thoughts in the comment section below, to Apostle Suleman versus Stephanie Otobo, the scandal. Okay, I know some of you might be thinking, why did it take you so long to talk about this? Yes, it took me so long because I had to investigate closely, check out videos. When I stumbled on the videos and all, the first video rather, I thought maybe this girl is just some kind of cheap prostitute who's looking for 24 hours fame. But after the press conference, it was a different thing. I never gave it a second thought the very first time I stumbled on the video. But after watching the press conference that Sahara Reporters organized for this girl, I was like, man, I need to talk about this. And apart from that weekend at the beach, Mskid was like, I was even surprised that he didn't talk about this.
After I had something with him, he tried to kill me. That is an offense. Because how many people has he killed or tried to kill that I couldn't talk? Because I can talk, I have to talk. How many people has he done this to and got away with? He's a pastor. He's supposed to be a man of God. Apostle Johnson Suleman. And he also said Keyamu is not my lawyer, that I signed that. I did not sign that because he's right here in the courts. I didn't sign that. So he's lying a lot. He's lying a lot and he's trying to kill me. That needs to end, because I don't know whoever he's killed and got away with. He can't kill me. This is his end. He asked me to meet him up at the hotel, and I was there waiting for him. He came and he brought a juice that we should drink. I drank it and I was waiting for him to drink. He said, he was tired, I needed pepper soup. He ordered pepper soup from the hotel. So we ate and drank and had sex. This man licks me from head to toe. Licks every part of my body. Like, if I don't let him lick me or see my private picture, if he's not with me, he can't go hotel and speak in tongues. He said I make him speak in tongues. So I trusted this man so much. I drank what he gave me. That day when he left, my stomach ran me and I started stooling blood everywhere. I was scared. I called my mom and I called my friend. They said, it's...
Since when have you been dating him?
I've been dating him since 2015. I heard he said 14. I never knew him since 2014.
So why did he arrest you?
He arrested me when I came to Nigeria. Because of the spiritual battle, after I lost the baby, stolen blood, I couldn't sleep. He's still fighting me. When I was in Nigeria, he was fighting me. I ran to my dad in Abuja. My dad knew about the issue. My dad prayed for me, helped me, nurtured me until I went back to Canada. After I left to Canada, after my father had nurtured me back, after a while, the blood started again. After I've lost the baby and everything, the blood started again. I was still stolen blood. And so I had to run to a Christian brother, Wisdom God's Time, that attends Apostle Johnson Suleman's church in Canada. People just bought them a van. So he was surprised that everything was happening because of Apostle Johnson Suleman. He said it's a lie. So he wanted to know more. He was praying with me. He took me to a bishop, a Jamaican bishop. So the bishop was praying for me to help me back. So that's why he's involved. And he saw me, I was losing weight. I almost died. So that got him involved. He prayed with me until the blood stopped. Then he was coming. He's a business person in Nigeria, and I'm a singer. So we came to Nigeria together he just claimed his container, and I have a video shoot today with Timaya. I'm supposed to be having a video shoot today with Timaya. I'm a musician. And this man just took us on Friday and locked us up with no calls. I couldn't call my parents. I couldn't call anybody. He's trying to lock me up because he has power.
You said Apostle Suleman has other girlfriends.
Yes, according to him, he told me that he pays girls 400,000 per night.
Did he tell you some of their names?
There's this actress, I know her face. I don't know Nigerian actress a lot. I know she's light skinned, tall with hips. She's not married, she's single, she's beautiful. I think she's Ghanaian. No, I think she's Ghanaian. And she told me that he had threesomes all the time with other women, and he paid them 400,000 naira each for a night. I think that's how he gets his power. He sleeps with different women and make them sleep with themselves. Lesbianism, doing that sinful thing that I refuse to do with him. So it was when he was trying to convince me to do threesome with him, that was when he started telling me all of this, so to make me calm and think that he's been doing it. You know, because I was scared. Why would the pastor that say he wants to marry me do all of these things to me? So that was when he started fighting me.
So he got you arrested when?
On Friday, just last Friday here, I went to the bank. They froze my account. I don't know why. So I went inside the bank to know what's going on. Then before I looked, police came everywhere and they started spraying tear gas on me, cuffing me, beating me up, you know, like a thief. Arrested me, took my phones. They won't let us call a lawyer or even our lawyer, because we're close to our lawyer's office. Someone called our lawyer. The lawyer came. They drove them away. So they took us to some place to take statements. After then, they lock us up in this jail. We stink like shit. Mosquito.
After that, I have to like sit down in my room, you know, just open my laptop, and the first thing I did on YouTube was watch I think it's trending #1 now on YouTube. I'm going to show you guys some videos, but first let us talk about this whole thing. I put down some points so I won't forget anything, because this is a kind of issue that needs to be handled with care. This girl in the interview, she talked about Apostle Suleman having sex with other girls when they went to Napoli, how Apostle Suleman bought a lot of money in front of her and say, "This is how much I love you," after the conference, after the crusade at Napoli. And she talked about how this man sprays money on her, like $12,000, like it's £1,000. You know, that's a huge amount of money. You know, and you guys are gonna watch the video, and she also hired one of the best lawyers. Siamo is one of the best lawyers in Nigeria. Okay, so if she was lying, why would she hire Festus Keyamo? Because Festus Keyamo would have to interview her and know that this is kind of true, because he wouldn't want to spoil his reputation. So the lawyer that she hired is a very, very big lawyer, and that's another thing that baffles me. I'm not on her side, I'm not on Apostle Suleman's side, but I think the police should do their job, and other related agencies, they need to do their job, investigate closely on this matter.
Stephanie Otobo. So first of all, I want to say this is not a blackmail at all. This is a legal right of breach of promise of marriage. It is not a blackmail. And we are petitioning the police to go through the records of my bank records to check how he sent money directly from his account to my account, apart from the cash that he gives me, like a lot of cash that he gave me. I'm not talking about 8,000 euro. I'm not talking about $12,000 in 2 weeks. You know, if I was a cheap prostitute, how much do you send a cheap prostitute all the way from Nigeria to Canada? I base in Canada, and there were I'm sure there are a lot of women that needs money here in Nigeria. Like how many people has he sent money to? How many women or cheap prostitutes has he sent money to here in Nigeria? You know, so we are petitioning the police on that, and also the issue of the Photoshop pictures. You know, in between the Photoshop pictures, there should be an original copy. If the pictures were photoshopped, it should be photoshopped from something, right? Like where the manipulation came from. He should provide that, because I have the cell phone that I used to take the pictures. I still have every original pictures of those pictures. And also the police should check the private pictures he sent me about his penis and all that. The police should check him and check the pictures. I believe every man has different kinds, and I have pictures with his hand holding it. His hand should be different from every other man's hand, right? He should clarify himself on these issues, you know. So also the police should check my passport. He took me to Napoli. He had a program there, a conference for 3 days. The police should check his passports, the period it was stamped to Napoli, and check my passport, the period I was stamped to Napoli, if it was the same, if I was just a cheap prostitute he was helping. Also, Based on what he has released today, that my lawyer, Barrister Keyamo, is trying to kill me and blame it on him. This is just a cheap political lie. This is not politics. This is real, and he should wake up and face the truth, you know? Also, I want the police to check on the issue of when he gave me substance to drink, and that almost cost me my life. This was what happened. This was one of the main reasons that really caused all of this. He gave me substance to, after I got pregnant, he gave me substance to drink, and I started bleeding, stooling blood for over 1 year. That almost cost me my life. I was bleeding for so long. I was so scared, and I lost the baby. So that was an abortion from a pastor, an apostle. He should talk on that too also.
What is the size of this man? Straight to the point.
Well, I don't know.
Is it big? Is it small? You have seen it?
Well, it's not very small. It's just an average size.
You told me that when you went to Napoli, you gave him 8,000 euros.
Yeah.
I want to know, how did that trip come about? Did you fly together? Did he send you the ticket?
He sent me $6,000
to your account?
No, because he sent me to Canada, so he had to go through process. And that can also be checked out because I still have the person's contact. That person is his job to send money here and there. So I'm sure he still have everything intact. We should check his record. He sent me money. Yes. So they give you an account here in Nigeria. They tell you the difference. You put the money, and they give you dollar in Canada, in cash. So when I had so much cash on me and I didn't need money, then I tell him to send money to my Nigerian account. You know, because he was just giving me so much. I had enough on me. I said, okay, you still want to give me? Send it to my Nigerian account. And he's done that over 3 times. And the police should check the record. It's right in the bank, UBA account.
How many countries did you visit together throughout the course of your relationship? You told me of Napoli, you told me you flew to Europe and America. I want specific countries. Specific countries you took.
Okay, we were at New York together. We were at this was June. After I left Napoli, it was like 2 months after. So we went to New York together. After that, I visited because America is very close to Canada, very close. After that, we met here in Nigeria. He invited me to Nigeria, that's it. In Nigeria, we met more than 2 times, like especially here in Nigeria, right? And if we meet physically 3 times, it doesn't mean it's 1 day. Like in straight 3 days, we'll spend the time together. It's straight 4 days, you know, like 1 week, thereabout. Okay, Ikeja, Proti Hotel in Ikeja. There's one hotel, I don't remember the name, after Airport Hotel. There's a gas station, then there's a street. After the gas station, there's a new hotel on your right. Yeah, that was where he gave me something to drink. I thought it was juice. He brought it, he said, let's drink together. Then the next thing, he didn't want to drink, he wanted to eat.
After the gas station, the street that goes by the right,
yeah.
This street that links Isaac John, that links Adeni Jones.
I don't know Lagos that much.
Okay, then I want to ask another question. The night he gave you the 8,000 euros, I don't know. It's so much money.
So much.
What is it? What different thing did you do? What is it you did that made him give you that 8,000 euros?
Yeah, because he was. Well, he was trying to show me that this was real and it will never end. He was trying to, I think he was trying to capture me both physical and spiritual and mentally. You know, giving someone so much money, you're trying to capture them. So without you, they cannot live. Because you want to make yourself their God. That's what he was trying to do. So when he gave, it was like, okay, this was all I realized today. Here you go, on the table. So then he said, this is how much I love you.
Outside crusade.
after the 3 days crusade.
All the money you made at the crusade?
That was what, yeah, he collected it. I waited inside, someone came and brought something, and the person left, and he just brought all the money out and said, this is all I realized. And put in.
Then, when in the course of your stay together, is it that none of his members saw you, or nobody came into the hotel, or no one knew you were around?
The only time someone came was when they brought the money. The money. He told me this was discreet, so there was no. We couldn't even call a taxi in the morning when he wanted to discharge me. He had to take a walk with me from his hotel by 4 a.m. to my hotel. I was worried because it could be dangerous, in a place where I don't know, in a new country and everything. So he walked me to my hotel and stayed till 6, 7 a.m. and went back to his hotel. He said because we have to be discreet, we cannot call a taxi or anything. So.
But what do you do this?
I'm a singer. I'm an entertainer. I went to school. I'm done school, so I went into the music industry. You can go online on YouTube and watch Kimura Dadiva Music. Immediately I landed in Lagos, my laptop was taken from me, and I called him and I begged him, and I even promised that nothing was there about him. He was like, he's done. Yeah, I believed he sent someone to steal my laptop. And I called him and I begged him that you said it's over, and I was still even stealing blood. Like I didn't want to get anything to do with him. I was trying to have a life at the same time, protect myself from him. Then, well, they stole my laptop and I cried all day. Even the hotel I stayed knew about it. Like I was frustrated for the whole time I was in Nigeria. It was really crazy for me. I still have the phone, the cell phone I used.
And the message is not stored on the phone?
No.
They're not stored on the phone?
What he does is if he fights with you, he makes sure he does something that would really piss you off. Like, I didn't know all of this was going to happen. I was thinking, okay, let me just get rid of this guy. I mean, women, you understand when you're trying to get rid of your boyfriend. You delete his number, everything, right? So over the years, whenever I want to forget about him, I just try to delete everything. It was when I was suspecting something was going on, that was when I started taking, just last year, I started taking Snapchat, screenshots. Yeah, I started keeping evidence. I'm like, what is going on? I'm bleeding too much. You are pretending that you're wearing. I mean, everything was getting too much.
Okay, so you are now asking the police to go to the service provider and
yes, withdraw and also
SMS record.
Yes, and also check with his manhood and every evidential pictures I have that was not photoshopped from the original phone that it was taken with. He sent it to me. The hotel, even in Napoli. Okay, how coincidentally this is. His passport has the same stamp going to Napoli as mine. A cheap prostitute, he was just trying to help. How? Why?
Do you have a restaurant?
I don't have no restaurant, no business going on right now apart from my music. So.
You also claim that you are a stripper in Canada.
If I was a stripper, he was the one that sent me to stripping. There was a time we talked about it, and he asked me, you are so pretty, can you go do that? And so I won't spend, I thought he was kidding. I won't spend a lot of money anymore, so you will just get money from there, but nobody will touch you, only me. Then we laughed about it. I don't know why, you see, a man of God, like, why would that even come out of your mouth? Why would you be joking around with the stripping or stripper stuff? Like, I don't get it.
I didn't know personal things he told you. I said the fact that he told you that his wife no longer
sexually attend to him.
I don't know other personal things he told you. Maybe like his relationship or his family. Something we can hold on to. Something he cannot deny.
I don't really get into people that much that don't want to talk, but I know he can. I focus more on me and him. Like, I wouldn't, if I'm prognosing, I don't think I will last with him that long. I don't say things that I respect people. I don't say things that I shouldn't say. So, but I know he can't eat because I can say things that I saw during spending time with him. I know, I don't know, he can't eat. He has like, I don't know, when the wicked runner, when no one pursued them, he just can't, he's worried, like he's always worried. He can't eat, he wants me to pet him to eat, then I beg him, Daddy, please eat. Then he goes, I love you so much, and we talk. I just try to make him, he can't really eat. I noticed that about him. And the most of the time we spend together, we have sex, so. Yeah, well, I refuse to have threesome with him because I'm not a lesbian and I don't like women touching me.
Are you aware he had
He told me, yeah, he did it with all his past girlfriends, that I was the only one that is very rude, that can't do that with him.
Did he mention names?
I don't know if I want to involve anybody right now, so.
Did he mention names?
He told me his ex-girlfriend, Daniela Okeke, some actress girl. So.
How can you describe his strength? Is he very good?
He's very good, and he likes to end it off on the back, on your back, yeah, all the time. Oh, I don't know why. That's all the time.
He likes the back.
No, end it off. End it off. And also, even while sleeping, he doesn't want to stop. He's dozing off. It goes, continue. I go, Daddy, you're sleeping. Yeah.
They should confirm it. And apart from that, she released some pictures along the line, and as the drama unfolds, she released some pictures. Now, let me read this. In his reaction, now it's in a posted reaction to the pictures, he said, just saw the picture. They could have used a more presentable lady. Nigeria politicians and their comedy. You hear stories and you laugh. Very poor job. We know where certain stories come from. Every voice has an invoice. The church is standing tall. And the wife.
My name is Dr. Lizzie Johnson Suleman, the wife of Apostle Johnson Suleman. Now, ordinarily, I don't like media appearances. But at this point, for the purpose of clarity, I will have to speak. Now, I have known my husband for the past 19 years. And if you are living with a man who is promiscuous or an adulterous person, you will know, especially if you are an intelligent and a smart woman. I have to speak because I wanted to now appear like it's a woman-to-woman talk. I have heard all kinds of rubbish and the nonsense this lady has been talking about that has gone viral on the internet. That is not my husband. And let me quickly say this. For 19 years, I have been with my husband, even all through the years of courtship and in marriage. I have never for once have any problem whatsoever over a woman. We have never had issues over a woman. And then you can just imagine. And listen, for all the pictures that have been released, you can as well decide to send more pictures. Mind you, it will never and can never stop the real picture of my husband in my heart. Of course, you can see that the pictures released are photoshopped.
I still think the evidence is not enough because she claimed that when she got to Nigeria, the very first day that she got to Nigeria, her laptop was stolen, that she got evidence, in the laptop, better, maybe a video or whatever, I don't know. But she said her laptop was stolen, that this is the only evidence that she could provide. That also baffles me. You should have at least enough evidence to back up your claim. So I'm not on anybody's side, but I think we should just need to do closely. That's why I need you guys to talk about this. I need you guys to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. The lady made some points, during the press conference. I think the Nigerian police need to look into this and not just ignore things like this. She talked about how they went to hotel, and someone who was defending Apostle Suleman also came out and said, okay, no, I'm out of this because I've confirmed it that Apostle Suleman needs to repent, that definitely Otobo is actually saying the truth. So I don't know, what do you guys think about this. He's a man of God, like a man of God that we respect a lot. And before now, I used to respect him. I watch his videos online and stuff like that. So I cannot say anything against him. I'm not against Apostle Suleman. This is just an information for you guys to know what is going on, and I need you guys to tell me what you think about this. So that's it. I'm not against Apostle Suleman, but what do you guys think about this? I'm confused. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're just watching this video right now, don't forget to subscribe. Like this video, watch other videos. I've got a bit of videos for you to watch. Until we see you next time, peace.